Okay, so this diagram is a wall hanging that contains two small mirrors. These are the mirrors here and here. The area of the whole wall hanging is 480 square inches. And we need an equation to find the dimensions of the mirrors that we will use. Okay, so we're looking for the value of x basically, so we can figure out the dimensions of the mirrors. Alright, and we know that the whole area is 480 square inches. And to find the area of a rectangle, we do base times height. But we need to know what this base is and what this height is in terms of x. Okay, so if we look here, if this piece is x, and we know that each side is 2 inches, then the whole piece is x plus 4, right? Because we have 2 inches here, we have x, and then another 2 inches here. Okay, likewise, when we look at this length here, we have 2 inches here, we have 4 inches here, and we have another 2 inches here. And then we have these mirrors that are 2x each. So this whole length is 4x plus 8. Think about that for a minute. The 2x's are both coming from the mirrors. And then we have 2 inches on the top and on the bottom each. That's 4 inches, plus 4 inches in between is 8. Okay, so our quadratic equation looks something like this. Base times height equals 480. And now to solve this, we need to simplify and set it equal to 0. So we're going to FOIL 4x squared plus 8x plus 16x plus 32 equals 480. Simplify 4x squared plus 24x plus 32 equals 480. Now we want to set it equal to 0. 4x squared plus 24x minus 448, because that's 32 minus 480, equals 0. Okay, and this is a situation that we can probably factor. I'll take out the greatest common factor first to make it easier on ourselves. X squared plus 6x minus 112 equals 0. So now we need to come up with the two things that multiply to negative 112 and add to 6. Okay, and 14 times 8 is 112. So if we just play with the signs there, we get 4x plus 14 and x minus 8 equals 0. So x can either be negative 14 or 8. Okay, but in this situation, we're talking about a length here for x. So this is an extraneous solution here, right? And 8 is the only solution that we can have for this equation. But the question said, find the dimensions of the mirrors that you will use. So we need to make sure that we're answering the question. Okay, so the mirror's dimensions are 8 inches along the base, and it's 2x, so 16 inches along the length.